Cook, it's Wednesday. It's actually Pandemic Wednesday, right? We've been stuck in the house for months.
At least 4.
And can I say we have anything new going on? No, right? Nothing new is going on since March.
But Amazon Prime still works.
Yeah, Amazon Prime works, and for some reason, Eric ordered these big sticks. I'm not exactly sure what these things are yet. So we're going to check out these. He's going to explain what these are. We have a couple other things from Amazon, something from Macy's, and there's a mystery box here. Eric ordered something as a gift. I have no idea what it is other than I think it's a book. So that's going to be interesting because I don't know what books he would think that I want.
Yeah, because I can't read, right?
So, no. So we're going to try that out. So it's Wednesday, Pandemic Wednesday, right? And let's see what we have going on in the kitchen today. So let's open these two things first. I don't actually know what these are. So I could be popping this out and it's some, kind of personal item. I don't know.
You hussy.
Okay.
Oh, this is allowable?
Cool, yeah. So this is a new microphone for my cell phone. I broke the one that I had. Cool. This is pretty interesting. You guys are going to get a kick out of this one. This is a Wilton Cake Pan Set, and it comes with these 4 little cake pans, and you make a long bar cake with 4 thin layers. I thought this was interesting. I think this was it wasn't that much. That's why I ordered it.
So it's just the pans then?
Yeah, it's just a pans, and it makes 4 little thin layers, and it makes a bar shape. So you can make like a bar looking cake. Loaf Cake Pan Set. You get 4 of these things in there, so you can make a 4-layer bar cake. This is interesting, huh?
Sure.
I have a couple other things coming, but they're not coming until later. So, these are pretty neat. So here's the 1 layer, and they're really thin. That's for sure. You get 4 of these.
And they have a little non-stick on them?
Yeah, they have a little non-stick. So it makes a bar cake, and then when you unmold them, you stack them up like this, and it's like a bar cake.
Those just look like oversized tarts.
Oversized tarts?
Yeah.
You could do a tart in here. Put a pâte brisée in here and do a tart. You could do that in here. But they're made to make a bar cake. That's pretty cool. I'm going to try that. Okay, what do we got in here? Ooh, yeah. So I do have personal items in here. This is a set of cotton rounds, organic cotton rounds, 3-pack. This is for me to...
Is that to remove makeup and stuff?
Yeah. Isn't that exciting? These aren't kitchen related,
Or
huh?
if you have pimples, you can use an astringent.
Yeah, I use astringent on my face, and you can use these. They're organic, Sky Organics cotton rounds, and you get 3 of these in here. Says they're cruelty free, which is kind of interesting because
Do people go and beat up cotton bushes?
yeah. Okay, so the other day, if you're in my Facebook group, you know that I tried to make donuts. And they turned out fantastic. They tasted great, but they were all different sizes and shapes, right? Because I didn't have a cutter. I actually broke one of my cutters that I was using to make the donuts.
Time out, people. This is similar to what she was using.
This is similar to what I was using, but the one I started using was thin and just busted the weld. So I ordered a donut cutter. I have no idea what this is for here. But this cuts your donuts. So I'm going to try making donuts again. I made maple glazed donuts. And so we'll see how this does. This is a donut cutter.
Yeah. Now what's that?
I have no idea. What do you think this is for?
Is that to pick them up out of the hot grease so you don't burn yourself?
Really? Would you use that out of the hot grease?
I don't know.
That's way too close. Maybe it's how you snatch up the donuts. I don't know. I have to look in the description for that.
If anyone knows, let us know
what that would be.
Yeah.
So did you see what Eric did?
You said
put his contraption in front of the.
You said to put it back behind you.
The sea crest.
I don't see anything back there. Hey, don't you think tomato cage green goes well with Seacrest green?
Okay, so this last week I was on a mission to get a double burner grill pan. I have a single burner one, but I've been using that for a long time. I wanted a double one because our stove has something where it will go, burner, and then it has this section you can turn on in the middle. So I wanted a double burner grill. I have a griddle, but I wanted just a grill pan. So I was searching all over for one of these things. I was on Amazon. I was on Macy's. I was on Kohl's. I was on QVC, HSN, everything, place I think that sells Charlotte Hobb, Williams-Sonoma. I initially bought one at Williams-Sonoma. It was on a closeout sale. It was their brand, and it was on sale for $49. And the only place they had it was to pick it up at the store that was probably 20 miles from here. So I was like, we could go take a drive, right? So I put in an order pickup, and the next day I got an email saying they didn't have it. So I was like, okay, I'm on the hunt for another grill pan.
And that was on top of a discount you're supposed to get because of a credit card you'd open up a long time
ago
for a Wolf mixer. And you can't find a credit card because I think we, hit it somewhere?
I don't know.
So you don't get your discount.
So I went on the hunt for another grill pan. And why I got this thing going on? I went on another hunt for another grill pan. And so I initially bought one from QVC, HSN. It was a Todd English or something like that. And it was on sale for $39. So I ordered it, and it came out to like $50 because of the shipping and all that fun and the tax. And the next morning I woke up and I was on Macy's website, and the Calphalon grill pan that I wanted went on sale. It was like $100, and it went on sale for $43. So I was able to cancel my other HSN order, and I put in an order at Macy's. Plus I got free shipping. So I paid $43 instead of $50, and I got the one that I wanted, and that is this one right here. It's a Calphalon Classic 11 by 18. And stay cool metal handles, durable hard anodized aluminum. Looks pretty interesting. And when I saw these kebabs on there, I'm like, I think the first thing I'm going to make on here is some kebabs. I just have to come up with the right marinade for it. So let's see. Let's do a debanding.
Okay, time out. Come on. To all you cooking peeps out there, have you noticed Amy looks a little unsteady here? Yes, she's cut down her pan buying, and I think she's losing her skills on how to deband and unbox.
No, I'm not losing skills on that. So here's our grill pan. Does it have spouts? It's got spouts on this side. I guess to pour off the grease. So the way this works is you put it on your cooktop over here. It covers both burners, and my burner has a middle thing, so it heats all the way. So, interesting. Is it warped?
Well, that glass is not warped, or is it?
I hope the glass isn't warped. No.
Well, I'm sure it's going to get hot, boo-boo.
The pan is not exactly totally flat, because look at that. That's nice. Calphalon. Okay, so we're going to do some kebabs in this, and we're going to see how this pan performs. So now, let's get to this mystery box. Eric bought me something, has been very secretive about it. Is it a book, Eric?
Well, you know it came from a bookstore, so it's probably, because she did see that. I couldn't hide that from her. So it's likely a book.
It's not my birthday.
No, it's not.
It's not Christmas.
So I went on Wikipedia after watching one of Amy's shows, and I just want to look at the history of something. Okay, so think history.
History of cookware?
You cooked something recently, and I wanted to see information on it. Voila.
That's what this is?
See if this rings a bell, depending upon your knowledge of cooking history.
Cooking history?
I'll give you a hint. There's a reason why this thing weighs as much as it does.
Is it a remake of an old cookbook?
It could be. Now, what cuisine do you think?
I know it's not Mastering the Art of French Cooking.
You are so close. So French cooking. Now, do you know anything about New York and French cooking?
No.
Go back 100 years.
It's not the new...
Go back 100 years. Is there any restaurant... Any restaurant in New York about 100 years ago ring a bell? Open it up and see if it rings a bell.
I'm kind of scared.
You should be scared.
A restaurant? Is this new or used?
Well, it's a new hardcover. Obviously, the guy ain't still alive.
The Epicurean Classic? Delmonico.
Delmonico. So you made hollandaise sauce. This guy should know something about it. This is a facts cookbook, about 1,300 recipes.
From the Delmonico restaurant?
These are his secrets. The Delmonico was already famous before he got there. He made it more famous.
Charles Ranhoff? I don't know anything about this. The classic 1893 cookbook.
Mm-hmm.
Holy cow.
Did I stump the boo?
You did stump the boo. Is this...
He writes in a unique style. He writes, like pages at a time and stuff. He should be pictures in there, and there should be like a lot of information.
Oh, these are like menus. I was like, what?
Yeah, he writes with a unique style. Some people don't like it, but if you want to read and understand everything about classical French cooking,
it kind of reminds me of that encyclopedia. I have a copy.
This is probably kind of in an encyclopedia type of a format.
Yeah.
You're not just going to go to a page and say, oh yeah, 3 cups, eggs, 1 cup, cream. You have to kind of read it.
The ingredients are intertwined with the method. This is how they used to write recipes.
This was back in the day, though.
It would be interesting to cook something out of there because our tastes are different now.
Our tastes are different.
Yeah. So, crustaceans, pork, cold service. Where's chicken? Vegetables, ices, game, poultry. Let's see what we got in here. Capons, chicken a la Irving, which is boiled and stuffed. Chicken with bacon, maitre d' broiled. Chicken fillets or breasts. This is interesting, Boo. Thank you. Maybe we can just, since this is an 1800 cookbook, it should be, the copyright should be expired, so we should be able to...
Well, did they renew it or anything?
Chicken fricassee. We'll pick something out of here and we will cook it and see if one of these 1800s recipes stands up to our current modern taste, right? Cold service. Yeah, this is going to be a lot of gelatin, right? Hair in a mold. Vegetables. Asparagus. Fresh beans with cream. This looks pretty interesting. Eggs. Ices. Thank you, Boo. I appreciate it.
I thought when you saw that it might ring a bell. So they make this book in both a soft and hardcover. I got you the hardcover.
I like it.
It wasn't that expensive, but it's just thick.
Yeah,
so many
3,500 recipes.
There's a lot of recipes, a lot of writing.
So is the Hollandaise was developed here, right?
Somehow I got his name linked to it. So maybe he was in France and made it there, and then he came to America. I'm not quite sure what happened.
So we'll try something out of this book. Yeah. We'll do an official Epicurean taste of a recipe in here. So stay tuned for that.
1893.
Yeah!
So this is my little part of the show, right? You're probably wondering, why do I got tomato cages here? Because they're a hot commodity this year. Apparently there's a lot of people growing gardens that don't grow gardens. And me, I forgot all about that. So when I got 7 more plants this year than last year, I needed some tomato cages. And guess what? Everybody sold out. I did go to an Ace Hardware. It took them 10 days, but they did get me some, so it's nice. So this is an interesting kind. This is the old tomato. Apparently you build the cage to grow as the tomatoes grow, or in my case, the chili peppers. So this is basically going to be 3 spikes. We're going to show you outside in 2 seconds. And you just put some plastic connectors and you just build it up. So sounds neat. They got really good reviews, didn't cost a lot of money, and I got them versus waiting at Home Depot and Lowe's, and I would not have any. Meanwhile, half my plants are laying in ruin right now because they got no help. But hopefully this will reverse it. So let's go out to the garden and take a look. All right, these guys here are about 9 inches apart. You just basically lay the 3 rods, and then you put these support things anywhere you want. They're about 9 inches wide, which is good if you got big plants. I'm just in a pot. 9 inches is actually kind of big. But as you can, well, the problem with this poblano, you can kind of see if I lean him up, that's how he should be, right? And right now he's got issues because of that. He's leaning kind of up against the other plant next to him. Let me go ahead and get this guy snapped in place if I can. Yay. So we got one sort of together. You get a total of
ooh, look at him peppering.
Yeah, these are poblanos. You may know them as anchos if you dry them. If I leave them on long enough, they'll turn like a purplish or brown color. We're gonna go ahead and just snap this guy in place. He'll, oh, okay, that's, got a little problem, Houston. Well, for some reason, 9 inches there, this is like the same width, right? But yeah, here, it's way different. It's almost like the guys are bending a little differently than I expected them to. So, if I use my head, I can hold this together a little bit.
Are they narrower as it goes up?
Well, it's not necessarily. These things they're the same widths. So it shouldn't be a problem.
You got the uprights at an angle.
Well, that's, so we got that going there. I'm not exactly a structural engineer here. Get my arm in the way here. We can get him going there. Yay. Whoop. Okay, something just popped out of the ground. Let's get this next one going here. And these things are bent pretty bad, which I don't understand. So hopefully, now they're popping out of the ground, but they're still intact of sorts. Let's get this last set going. The plant is upright now, which is great, and we can see new growth. I didn't see that before because it was all hunched over.
That plant's been eaten out by a deer.
Well, I'm thinking we got hit by deers, but we also have that tree over there, Boo, and he's got little pods, and those could be all over the floor ground. Maybe I'm thinking deer left behind is really not what it is. It's those plant parts falling. But I think it's deer, so I'm gonna stick to that story. This is my sweet banana. Last time we showed you,
Curled.
we got a curly guy. That's okay. He'll hack up nicely. So bananas, you can pretty much pickle them, serve them with antipasto, put them on Italian sandwiches, do whatever you want. They're very mild, there shouldn't be any heat with them, but they are pretty, and I've got several of them. They grow between 4 and 6 inches long, I believe. We got one that fell on the ground here. This one's all beat up. What happened to him?
It's funny that they didn't eat these, but they attacked that one plant.
Yeah, they kind of attacked the other one. This one's got a bunch of babies. You know, they're growing okay. This is just a bell pepper. I'm not sure how big these are gonna get. This guy's got a little rot on him, but yeah, he's got a nice red one down here that's pretty good. And this guy in the back is changing colors. And if you can see, this guy's starting to turn orange as well. So we have a couple back here that are changing colors. So I got two, look like I got a little rot damage. But we had a bunch of high heat last week, and it was crazy. This is our other poblano. Got a bunch of peppers, obviously, just kind of hitting there. This guy is growing pretty good. We were stalled out for, I think, maybe a week or two, but now we got a bunch of new growth, got a bunch of new blossoms. This here is Anaheim. This is one of my two Anaheims. They're next to each other. He got kind of raped over too. You see he got cut off here as well, but we do have some new, although this leaf here looks like it's been chomped on. But I did fertilize it the last couple of days, and it looks like it's coming back, which is good. He's got a bunch of peppers. Can you see those, baby? Yeah, if you get in there, you can kind of see. Not like last time. So these ones here, I mean, this guy here, look at this guy here, baby. This is like
Huge.
huge. So this plant's doing really well here. This was the run of the litter. This was the single smallest plant back in the end of May when we planted these things. And he's now taller than his buddy next door. And we've got, if you can,
Stuff down there.
you got stuff down there. You got a little guy right here. You got a little baby guy right there. Got a baby guy right there. So we do got some big ones and we got some babies, and it's just a matter of just keeping it watered, keeping it fertilized, and keeping the deer off.
So dead.
The basil is alive. He's seen better days. He's gone to seed. Just pretty much have neglected it. I water, I fertilize it. But when I water it, it just smells nothing but basil out here. I have 2 times. One is German and one is English. I'd have to look at the tag. They look very similar.
Wow, that got eaten.
He's been eaten. He's been eaten. He's been eaten. He's been eaten. It's been raked over. I do got a few bell peppers on them, you can see. Got several on this guy here. This guy's got several. We got a little bit of new growth on them. And then we got these 2 guys in the back. They're also still alive. And they've got some bell peppers. So we're gonna be picking some bell peppers pretty soon here.
So cooks, it's Pandemic Wednesday, right? What's up? And I hope everything's going well for you. We have been stuck in this house since March, so not much is going on. We're trying to have a good time, and we did that by ordering a few new tools. So we got a few things going on here. We're going to do a recipe out of this classic 1893 cookbook from the chef of the Delmonico. We're going to cook some kebabs on this grill pan. I'm going to work on making a rectangle cake, and I'm going to work on my donut recipes. Also, Eric's got his new tomato cages, and aren't those peppers doing amazing? I can't wait to start using them because they're going to be tasty. So I hope you're having a great Wednesday. I hope you're holding on and have some fun in the kitchen so we can get through all this. And, we can have a good time doing it, right? We can learn to cook during this pandemic. So I hope you have a great Wednesday. And if you like this kind of video, please subscribe below and join us on our journey to become better cooks. We do recipes and gadgets, and we love being in the kitchen, and we love developing our skills as we go along. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well as the bell so you'll get notifications of our uploads. Also, you can catch me on social media in my Facebook group at facebook.com/groups/Amy Learns to Cook. Come on in, join the conversation. We're talking about everything cooking. People are putting pictures of their recipes. It's fantastic. We have some unbelievable cooks in there, everything from beginner to advanced cook. So, come and join us. Also, you can catch me on Pinterest and Twitter at Amy Learns to Cook, and also on Instagram at Cooking with Amy. Have a great Wednesday.